What is up, people of my planet? It's Osiris with Osiris Gaming doing another awesome episode of Path of Exile. Excited to do this episode today. Let me tell you where we're at. We're at the Vol City. It's where we left off. We found the waypoint, so we just ported back and decided to end the episode. And we're back in a fresh new one right here. We still have our passive point. I was waiting for you guys. I don't want to do without you. You know how I like it. So now that we finished that awesome little thick skin whale over here, we're going to come right back on our offense just a tad bit and get some of this physical attack while dual wielding. Now the reason I'm going in here is for this, which is going to even give me some block chance. Now it's kind of like BS block, only 2%, but whatever. Either way, our damage is getting increased a lot because we are going to be dual wielding all the time. So let's go ahead and start with this and see what this does for us now. In town, we are almost at 5k. We're at 49.45. Popping that brings us to 49.95. No, and that's not a price for a cheap ass car, guys. That is my attack in town. We are 5 away from 5k. Man, that sounds like a Subway deal or something. Either way, let's get into the content, guys. Let's go back to this Vol City and see what is hopping over in this town. Oh, that's right. That chick burned herself but didn't die somehow. Yenna, man, you crazy. So yeah, we're trying to find silk with all this, like, spider silk all around me. Am I right? Okay. Let's get our damage amplifiers on here so we can be maximizing. What are we at? We're at 59.54. That's almost 1,000 more DPS by our amplifiers, which is pretty awesome, actually. So it looks like we've got spiders and zombie knights going on. I don't know what their real name is, but that is their name for me. Some of the creepier looking gross spiders. I don't know about you guys, but I mean, you already know I'm afraid of spiders, but the ones I'm afraid of the most are the super hairy ones because those are super rare and they look like tarantulas. And the other ones are these guys with the fat butts. I don't like no fat butted spiders, alright? It's like the opposite of how I like my women, you know what I'm saying? Alright, we got a Harbinger here. We're going to take down all these stuff and things, grab all of his stuff and things, and get the heck out of here because this spider is tough. Alrighty, we are back. Sorry about that, guys. One of my friends was talking to me on my messenger and I just had to answer him real quick. But we are back at it here with the content. Super excited still, even though we're surrounded by disgusting arachnids. I do see Vol lighting, but no Vol zone. Oh well. I'm hearing the hissing all over the place. I don't know about you, but snakes usually hiss, not spiders. If I was in some place and a spider started hissing at me, I think I would crap my pants. Like, you tell me. Comment in the comments below, guys. If a spider in front of you actually hissed, would you not just crap your pants? So I just decided to poke this thing over here, and even though they haven't really been doing anything for me so far, and it just gave me a ton of scrolls of wisdom, which is kind of like the worst prophecy ever. But oh well. Oh yeah, while I was off camera, guys, I activated all my prophecies again. It was only like 3 or 4 missing, but now we do have the possibility of that happening a little bit more frequently. And look at that, another silver coin to replace the prophecy we just completed. Not like I think I even need more silver coins. I'm pretty sure I have a plentiful supply currently in stock in that stash. There's a lot of S words. Gotta love having a pop filter, guys. It helps with the S's. Alright. Still just running through here. It looks like we got an L corridor going, and I already see the next area. We got some guys that are touched by some purple stuff here, so we're just going to kill them because I love the color purple. And I might as well kill it. Got an orb on the floor, nothing too special. Haven't been getting very many awesome drops yet, but oh well. While speaking of drops, I guess I should inform you guys. I decided to use that chest piece. Oh no. This one right here, the one with the 920 evasion, because it was 500 more than my current piece of armor, and that was just too good to pass up. So, I gave it a couple more sockets, to increase the chance of Chromos giving me a blue, which it did like on the first one, so it was worth it. And then I went ahead and slapped that on, and check out my resistances. They're really not that bad. We're at 62, 63, 65, so it's pretty even. And now we only have negative 16 chaos, which is actually really good because you never know when you're going to run into chaos, especially because I don't know the content. I mean, these swords look green. They could do chaos damage. Who knows? There's a lot of spiders that they could do chaos damage. This guy's name got Blight in it. He could do chaos. Actually, he probably does do chaos. No, he's doing spectral throw. But anyways, you never know when it's going to come across. So it's always good to have that extra resistance in a category where you're always negative unless you have chaos inoculation, if that even works the same way. Didn't look that up. But we're moving right along. That's enough of my rant on the gear choices that I made while off screen. I think they'll bode well for me. I was talking to my friend earlier today, and he says I should stop picking up rares that don't pertain to my build because they're pointless. And I was like, alright, well, what about all the currency we're going to miss out on, kind of thing. So I'm going to try to take his advice. I'm really horrible at that. I kind of just like, from the Diablo 2 days where there was no such thing as loot allocation, I got real good at just anything looking shiny on the floor, just snap it up as soon as possible. Don't even look at it. Grab it, look at it in your inventory. And it's really hard to, you know, kick habits that you were doing for like 10 years straight. So I'm going to try it. No promises, guys. If you see me picking up a lot of rares, oh well, I will sell them. But I'm going to try to cut down on the ports back to town so that I can just keep you guys in here constantly. And I'm going to attempt to, you know, get some streaming going here eventually. And I just want this to be, you know, as constant as possible. But yeah, we just descended another level. So we are now in level 2 of the spider den, which was already inside a den. So we're pretty far underground at this point. And we're just going around killing all this stuff. Chaos Orb on the floor, guys. We just got another natural drop on the Chaos. It was not in a chest. Could have easily been... Oh, actually, it probably was this barrel right here. I'm going to look back on that footage, you know, after I'm done recording here. But I bet you it came out of that barrel, guys. If it was, that would be so crazy. It would totally prove my point about poking chests and stuff. So... you know, you already saw it. Go ahead and go back, you know, 20 seconds here before I started talking again and find out, did that come out of the barrel or not? Because if it did, that's awesome. Anyways, that means we're like at 6 Chaos Orbs or something like that. So, you know, we're starting to save up. We're getting that impressive moolah. And hopefully we can, you know, build up on that and then spend it all on some good stuff for this guy. Because I definitely want this guy to go places. We're going places. Maybe not together, but we're going places. Alright, this is where that one shadow orb was, I'm pretty sure, in the first time we went through Act, whatever it was, 3, I believe? Whenever... No, it was 2. Well, yeah, 2, when the darkness happened. So that explains kind of where we are. It's kind of weird that just spiders took this entire area over. Oh, so I was like, man, everybody's got some buff, but it's a shrine. Just a shrine, guys. See, that's an axe. I don't need that. I won't pick it up then. It's not a sword or evasion gear or belt. Then it ain't gonna get picked up. And anything ring, amulet, or oriented, of course, because you never know with those things. I'm using a pretty weird amulet right now just because of my intellect issues. Another Harbinger. I've never seen that before. Did you guys see that? He just sent a ball of... What is that? What is the Harbinger doing that? That is pretty awesome. He's already started to drop totems. Now he's shooting orbs of, you know, things at me. I'm pretty sure in the very beginning these guys did absolutely no damage to you. So I'm really digging that they increase the difficulty of the Harbingers as the levels go up. Got a couple more of those Harbinger shards. I'm really wondering if that allows you to summon Harbingers, which is, that'd be pretty cool. Am I right? And I'm probably, that's what it is. So I'm pretty intuitive with this stuff, guys. You know, I've played a lot of games in my day, and you know, they usually follow some kind of logical algorithm of thinking like I do. So you tell me if I'm wrong. Are those shards, do they make a shard that opens up a Harbinger portal? That sounds about right to me. Oh my gosh, you got another Harbinger? Is that what that is? Nope, just some guy with some buff. Oh well. Yeah, we got a lot of spiders that just happen to have, like, you know, baby eggs ready to hatch. Yeah, if I was in real life and this was happening, I would just be, like, totally crapping my pants. I'd be like, nope. Not once, not never. Ain't going down there. I see webs. Alright, I see a book. I mean, books have actually been, you know, with purpose in this part. So I'm going to pop over here. It's just another shrine. I don't believe I don't know what the point of these shrines are, guys, except for the fact that one of them spit out a bunch of scrolls, and that was just because I had a prophecy activated, so who knows? Not me, that's for sure. Alright, we're keeping trucking along here. I bet this was like one of those purposeful, randomly generated things that you always come across. So I bet that we are going the right direction. We are speeding along here, guys, because I do believe, yeah, I'm still 2 levels higher than this area. So we do want to kind of get around our same level so I can better judge my character. And so that you guys can also better judge if this is maybe a build that you guys want to visit. If you ever want to see the build of this character, go back a few episodes. I know I did put the paste bin in there for Path of Building. If you're not using Path of Building, start using Path of Building, guys. It's literally the best app out there. You can put your skills in there. You can go up as many levels as you want. You can make quality on them. Like, you can put any piece of gear that's in the game. It's constantly being updated anytime there's changes to the game at all. And you can really calculate down to a pretty finite amount about how much your DPS is going to do. So if you're ever curious about if a build is going to work, you know, perspectively, numbers wise, not counting all your skill involved, then go ahead and just slap it in Path of Building and you can figure it out. Alright, no more about Path of Building. They should be sponsoring me with how much I advocate for them. But it's all good. Free advertising. I don't know if you guys know, but that's my day job. I'm just advertising. I'm like Little Dicky, but I don't know how to rap. That's right. The Catalyst of Vol Orb. How pointless, man. Some of those things, like, why did they just literally pick a random item? Like, there's got to be a specific number of those weirdo things that they decided to keep. Like, that was definitely something they could have taken out of the game from one of the seasons. Those stupid little tabs. The Catalyst. I've never ever completed one. I know I didn't play the game during the time that they came out, so they were probably way prevalent and actually were around. But no, never ever have I come across that. So we're just gonna go into town. We're gonna sell everything, come back as soon as we're done with all of this, guys, and I think there's a boss behind that door, so let's find out. Alrighty, we are back, guys. Let's find out what is on the other side of this door. Looks like Silk is there. We've got an awesome fire dog that is following us. Okay. Alright. Well. Okay. Talk about spiders, guys. This is definitely a nasty looking spider. We got lasers on the freaking walls here as well to pay attention to. Okay. Alright. Loving the new mechanics, guys. It makes the fight so much more interesting. Like, this part of the game is just so much better. They should, like, redo all the fights of all the bosses to be as fun as these ones are, because it really adds to the game. Even if it's not a difficult fight, it's still more fun. I'm really curious about that dog. Is it hurting me or is it helping me, you know? What are you doing, buddy? Oh, that's easily going to be a one-shot. I know. I bet you that the lasers don't even do damage. I bet it's just like 100% chance of death. Oh. Okay. One death so far, guys. We're going to return to the checkpoint, get back into it, get these buffs on. Alright. So far what I've understood is that there are lasers, there are ads, there's a dog, a fire dog that is either helping or hurting me, and a big spider that keeps popping up in corners, and now he's eating silk. Okay, that's what you get for consorting, alright? We went over this last time, guys. You don't consort with the enemy Orochimaru Silk. Alright, well, whatever. We told him not to do it. He did it anyways. I bet if we kill these eggs, they won't hatch. Let's try doing this, you know, more strategic, because even though these are just regular ad spiders, they actually do like a significant amount of damage. Almost thinking that my current, like, oh, and you know, we're not even using, guys, we're not using frost bomb, which, oh my gosh, don't get hit by the shotgun, everyone. Like, that should be, you know, number one thing to know. Alright, let's do this a little better, guys. We gotta be smart here. Oh my gosh, not the shotgun again. Like, what do these stomps mean? Oh, we got a new added thing here now. We got orbs of death flying around. They are purple and large, and they excrete things that probably do damage too. Alright, let's see here. We're chewing away at him. If I can just keep focused for like 2 seconds, I could easily take this fool out. Oh, okay. Alright, thank you for all your help here. And dead. Okay, things are still happening though. What's going on now? Okay, I was like, no, please don't have more. Did he seriously only drop a scroll of wisdom for me? Come on, bro. Look at you. What's up with all the, like, mechanical spiders, too? Was this the end of the act? Oh, yeah, it probably was, actually. Well, that was the end of the act. That was sad. Because that was decently easy, and if I was a little bit more skilled in paying attention, I probably could have taken him down without dying. But still, good mechanics. Let's check this out, guys. We got 5% reduced damage taken over time, and 10% chance to avoid lightning damage when hit. Well, those are not related at all, but it is kind of cool. And so it's either that or it can't be stunned when you've been stunned or blocked in the last 2 seconds. You know, I don't really think I get stunned all that much, so let's try doing this one. For now, at least. Why not? You can switch it back anytime. This guy is a green marker on us. Like, did I get an item that did that? No, because now he's gone. That's sad. You get a dog for just one room in the entire game. I bet you that's a ploy to get people to buy pets more, because you're like, oh, this is actually kind of fun having a little companion walk around with you. Maybe I'll buy one of these. But I'm not going to fall for it, Grinding Gear. I love your game, and, you know, maybe someday I will buy some cool effect on some awesome character or something like that. But it's not going to be today. Good try. Good marketing. Still love your product. Alright. We're zooming away here, guys. Looks like we're in, I don't know, the Attack on Titan city, because it looks like we got a giant wall around us and we can't get out. Or maybe Maze Runner. I think that's the only two wall. Or maybe the North. Ha! There we go. And that's the last one. I don't know any more wall jokes after that. But either way, we're somewhere in like a corridor. There's a big giant building I probably need to get into sometime. It's telling me to meet Sin in the Sarn Encamp, which is the Act 3 village. Oh! We just got ourselves another jewel from one of those chicks that was brought to us by a prophecy. Look what she dropped us, guys. Not only did she drop us a 6... Oh, I thought it was linked. Oh my gosh, I almost just had a heart attack. Like, no matter what, that thing would be worth like 30, 40 chaos if that was linked right there, unfortunately. But we got ourselves a cobalt jewel, which I'm going to guess is one of the jewels I'm currently using. Like, I'm using the same jewel. No, it's not. Oh, it's the summon one that I already also have. So, that sucks. Oh well. We also got ourselves a scepter. That's useless. We got ourselves some armor. That's useless, useless, useless. Alright, there you go. I took your advice, sir. I didn't pick up the rares. But that 6 link, still awesome. I think that's like our 4th 6 link we found during this series, which is pretty awesome, guys. I mean, they used to be really, really rare. Like more rare than they probably should be. Getting just a 6 socket, that's not that special if you think about it, because you're still going to dump like 250 orbs of fusing just to get the link, which is why they cost like, 40 plus chaos right now. Alright, a corrupted zone, guys. Which one is this? Covered up hollow. I don't know if I've done this one. We're going to find out here real soon, though. I think I have. This is probably that spider one that I did the last 2 times. But we're going to do it anyways because it's always something different at the end. For adding like 8 more Vol zones, I'm seeming to get some repeatage here. But maybe they added like only 1 per zone, like a new one in Act 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So since I've been in 7 for a tiny bit here, and I found a lot of them during 7, maybe that's why. We got a useless detonate dead on the ground. We just got to level up on our actual attack frost blades. So let's find out what that's going to do for us. We're at 55, 59. I thought we were at 59.95, guys. I never understand why there's always tiny amounts of DPS that gets changed from like time to time. But if you guys know what caused this to go down from 55.95 to 55.54, let me know. Or maybe we're at 49.95. That's probably what we were at. Whatever. Let's click this. Let's find out what happens, guys. We're at 6,066. That's really not that much of an upgrade, but we broke 6,000 DPS. That's awesome. We're only level 57. I hope that's decently impressive since I'm sounding so excited about it. I mean, it seems ridiculous when I know eventually I should be up in like the 45 to 75,000 DPS. I think 75 plus was the cap on my single target damage. Brought to us by Path of Building, of course. Alright, looks like I was right, as I usually am when I'm sure about things. And it is this spider again. She does so much damage, guys. It's that chaos, see? Even though I have that chaos, she still can whip me left and right. So yeah, we're just going to skeet right back over here and get there pretty much as quick as possible. Now that we know the whole path, since we took that whole loop pointlessly. Come on. And just in case, I don't want to do the walk again, so we're just going to pop that right there. Kill these guys. Oh my gosh, look at that. One hit, guys, from not dying. Sacrifice at dawn. I think I already have that one. Let's keep going. Alright. So, if it's a Sarnian camp we're looking for, then this is the actual... this wall wasn't there before. Just saying. Titans came, they stood in a line, they formed a wall, and that is a total spoiler to Season 2. So, I hope you guys are current if you're watching this or not watching it at all. And if you're not, sorry, then I'll put it in the comments below that I make a spoiler, and you can live with it. Anyways, we're on the wall now. Speaking of it, I don't know what we're doing on the wall, but I assume it's going to actually get us into that Act 3 area. Okay, see, I just whisked through that and I got a jack-in-the-box. Well, it just gives us an item. That's kind of cool. Now, I wish they were all like that. Like, if it was only one of those and you picked them up and every time you got 9 you got to turn it in and get a random item, that would be awesome. But the fact that you have to find like 7 to 9 of the same exact one, and I've been going all the way through and I'm in Act 7 now, and I've only found 2 like repeats. That's ridiculous. I don't understand the purpose. It's like if you want to phase an item out of the game, you could simply just offer a decent normal trade for it, like a Vol Orb or something, which used to get you a Chaos as well, which was pretty nice. I used to always just turn them immediately into chaoses. Not from a vendor, of course. You had to go find fools that wanted to buy that stuff from you in bulk. But it usually worked out in your favor. Alright, we are doing this Harbinger right here. I don't see any Harbinger shards, but I do see two... Oh my gosh, look at that. Why are they all broken up like that? But that's like 8 total Chaos shards right there. That is friggin' awesome, guys. That's like a half a Chaos right there from one guy. Was there 2 Harbingers on top of each other or something? I don't know. Maybe I'll look back in the footage. But that was sweet. I looked and I only have 5 Harbinger shards out of 20. Just despicable. I really want to know what that shard does. And I want you guys to experience it with me. I know it's probably just a YouTube search away for all you other people that are trying to spoil the game for yourself by watching me. But I'm pretty sure anybody who's watching me is probably further than I currently am. Orb of Scouring. Also a good find. We are finding all kinds of ridiculously great stuff up in here currency-wise. What I'm not finding are, you know, good items. Let's just pick that up. Maybe we can alch it. There was a really awesome looking foil type sword that we found earlier, and it was rare. Didn't mean to double click that, but it wasn't very good. So here we are in Act 8, guys. We have slapped base in 8, and it's actually Act 3, but we're calling it 8. All the same people are here. It doesn't look like they really got messed up at all, except for this chick now has a demon. Is that Gregor? Gregor's gone. He used to be right here. I think that's his name. And there's a dock over here now, and some sludge coming out, and the tunnels, the toxic conduct. That sounds like something I'd really love to explore, wouldn't you? All right. We don't really have much. Oh, this is the cool looking foil, guys. Look at that foil. Is that not the coolest looking foil ever? I mean, I guess it's a rapier, but it looks pretty awesome. So we're gonna mess around in town for a bit, guys, and then we're gonna come back when we are all set to go. All right, check it in a second. Alrighty, we are back, guys, and some stuff and things happened in town. Alright, and let's talk about them real quick. This is what happened. So first off, that awesome sword that we picked up, look how cool it looks when you're wearing it. And you want to know why I'm wearing it, guys? Because I went ahead and alched it, and check out what it threw down for me. This is friggin' insane, guys. Like, this is so much better than this one, or even this one. Like, I mean, it's not even comparable. So much so that it actually increased my in-town DPS by 300, basically, which is awesome. Like, so awesome. But a lot of bad things happen because of it. This is the one that has that stupid strength on it, and I told you it was going to mess me up, and that's exactly what it did. So for me to be able to do that and watch, I'm going to pop this over, and I bet it's going to go up. No, see, it went way down, exactly. So I needed to get rid of this piece of crap right here because it was really bogging me down, guys, and my strength was just wrecking me. So I can't use this anymore because I outgrew it, which is fine. That's not really important. We knew it wasn't working for us anyways. Whatever. I'm over it. Second thing that happened was I couldn't use the boots either because of a different gem or something like that. So either way, what we had to do is go over into our talent tree. We popped out of the intellect bubble right here, which actually made us have to like do some more finagling. I had to go back to level 1 Herald of Ice, which is why I'm showing DPS in town. It is not quite the same as DPS out in the out of the town, because I had to go back to level 1 Herald of Ice when I was at level 10 Herald of Ice. So we're going to be gaining DPS as we play now really quickly. And then I had to go over here and get the extra strength because that was hurting me, and I needed strength really bad. And now I understand why the person I built this build after went over on this little side of it to get these two things instead of getting these two, and he didn't activate these. And so it's all making sense, but we're still working around it. I think it's awesome. This looks so awesome, guys, like so friggin' awesome. And we're about to level as well, so let's just get into it, guys, and see how good we're doing. So like I said, it's not that impressive. It's only like 140 extra DPS from what we were currently spinning with, but like I said, it's going to be going up real quickly. As soon as I kill something, Herald of Ice is going to upgrade, and that's going to happen a couple times. And yeah, so that'll be pretty awesome. I'm actually surprised it didn't already level from those couple of things right there. Oh, things are hitting a little harder, guys. Oh, also, I think my resistances are like pretty maxed almost here. We got ourselves 75, 63, 65 because this new sword had coal or fire. Is it fire? Yeah, fire resist. Like 27 fire resist, guys. That's a ton. It's kind of a weird thing to have, but oh well. I'm down with it. All right, we leveled and our skill gem just went up here. So as soon as we smack all these zombies around that just seem to be absorbing each other's bodies, we're gonna go ahead and deal with those. Whoa, that was an intense hit right there. All right, so we are already at, look at that, I just went down in DPS, guys. Explain that to me. You literally saw me hover over here and I had a different DPS. Whatever, currently our new DPS is 6072. Pop this on, now it is still lower than it was just a second ago. What happened? That doesn't make any sense. I'm lost, guys. You know, whatever. We're going to keep on moving on, and maybe someone will comment in the comments below and explain what is going on and why does my DPS seem to be different, like, at different times. But not by a lot, just minimal amounts. Either way, I want to know. Tell me, guys. So, we're moving on. This looks a lot like the sewers from the second, or I guess it's the third act, so that's about right. So I wonder if the sewers just expanded, and that's like the new part we're in, and we're gonna maybe pop into the old sewers. That's my guess. Either way, we're gonna find out. This is so cool. So these, what used to be just regular water, these guys, now sometimes they explode if they have this green aura around them, I think. Maybe not. I don't know what causes it, guys, but something causes them to explode. And that's kind of cool. Maybe if they're in the water and they explode, that would be awesome. Either way, I'm liking the different, you know, things I gotta do to avoid getting my ass handed to me. Looks like we got a door over here. We're gonna investigate it. Get out of this toxic cesspool. Oh my gosh, I totally didn't think that this was going to be called the cesspool. That is hilarious. We're now in the cesspool of the person that we need to kill. I'm assuming that means there's going to be a little boss fight here. Let's go ahead and use this point that I, for some reason, forgot to use. We're going to grab this back. I forgot I had to talent out of this as well. And so I grabbed this, and I don't even remember what. Oh yeah, I grabbed myself some leech instead. Let's go back and keep getting that leech. I'm trying to get here to Vitality's Void, or just Vitality Void, because that's going to really help. Not only are we getting a little bit of mana here, but we're also getting life, and then we're going to get more life here, as well as how much is getting put into our health bank at a time by 10%. And then right here it's going to go up by 20%. We're going to get a lot more life leech right there. Either way, I think that's going to help us out because we have no life leech at this point, and we're doing tons and tons of damage every second. And if I could not have to use mana pots quite so often, that would be a godsend. But health is always an issue. So we just got up another 20 DPS there. It's kind of going up real slowly with the Herald of Ice. But either way, this new sword is definitely the way to go. Alrighty. See, those guys blew up. So we got Vagan. He's gonna come. He's gonna ask us to do something. I think this is the guy that wants me to always kill him. Yeah, begin combat. Alright, how long will you last this time, Vagan? Much longer. Good job. Alright, he just leveled, guys. Oh, we just got a prophecy. What the heck prophecy was that? I don't even know. Get an orb of alchemy? That's kind of... Yeah, that was pretty much what it was. Alright. Good for us. We got a free orb of alchemy because of our things that could have easily dropped anyways. See, what caused that explosion? Maybe that's just an attack of theirs. It's not when they die. Either way, that's cool. Blacksmithing box. Come on, click. Run away. It explodes. Gotta be a quick reader, which is definitely not me, to get through some stuff in this game. Luckily, I knew it was gonna happen. Looks like everything was already identified here. Don't know why I picked it up. I'm trying to get better. Alright, we're definitely keeping chromo pieces though. You ain't never gonna stop me from picking those up. Just because they take inventory space doesn't mean they're not worth it. Alright, this one casts a lightning storm. That was intense. We got ourselves another towering aboriginal over there or something. Or either way, those guys do a lot of damage, and I ain't trying to mess with that. Portal scroll. How exciting. Alright, we got ourselves another little thing here. A loose grate and a cauldron. I'm assuming this is where the boss fight is going to take place. So, yeah, let's go ahead and activate this, guys. Alright, so we just did a valve. This guy's going to come and drink all the soup that we just gave him for free. I don't know why we did that. Okay, so we got some energy shield, not too impressive. Lots of damage with these little orbs of explosion, so we're not going to try to get touched by those things anymore. Luckily they were, you know, practicing in that little instance just before this with those zombies. Alright, where is this guy? I'm gonna... it's gonna be death, yep. Alright, checkpoint, go back into the cauldron. We didn't do what we should have done, which was activating. That's gonna cost us our life. Okay, we gotta learn, guys. And the only way to learn is to die, sadly. Put your things on before you go down. Then you go down and frostbite them immediately. All about them curses. Dang, guys, she does some sick damage on me, and I don't even know what type of damage it is. But she's also cursing me, which is not helpful. Jeez. This is intense. I have so many orbs on me. It's like I have orbs of cursing. Because it's just like a bunch of curses going off every time you get hit by one of the bubbles, or if she decides to throw up on you. Like, how do you get rid of everything? And the valve is still clickable. Am I missing something, guys? I think I'm missing something. Besides the fact that I'm just sucking really bad. I've already lost all the experience on this level. Alright, what happens there? We just filled the cauldron. Is there a purpose to that? Things are going our way now. Okay. Wait, she just soaked up a bunch of it. What the freaking heck was the point of that, guys? Okay, I'm gonna click the valve again. I don't know what it's gonna do. We're just gonna keep clicking that valve. It's a different color this time. Okay. Alright. Now she's different. Okay. Man, this is a fight that would have been worth looking up. So it appears that every single time you touch the valve, she changes her form to do a different type of attack. And so I'm pretty sure I just made her chaos. Or it's a different type of curse. The curse colors, like kind of like that one fat chick that would change the curses on the floor. So it's kind of about knowing the curses in the game, which of course I don't. And knowing which curse you can handle the best. I mean, I'm not even living long enough to handle the attacks that this is doing to me. Okay, red is not my color, so we gotta go. I like the purple one. The purple one's attack speed usually. I know that. Jeez, guys, this is just pitiful. I am corpse dragging all the way through the first boss in Act 8. I wonder if this was the one that my friend was saying, oh, you're going to die like 20 times on her. Because if it is, I definitely get it. Alright, let's see if we can stay alive for more than 5 seconds here. This is the one curse I think I'm okay with. As long as I can avoid some of these attacks that just seem literally unavoidable. And now she's back to red, so it looks like her absorption only lasts a certain amount of time before she goes back to just annihilating you with the worst curse, which is vulnerability, I believe, which is what red signifies, and that just makes you pretty much take more damage all the time, no matter what. Oh my gosh, one shots, man. Oh, I'm deeply, deeply sorry for how many times I've died on this fight, but I mean, I'm sure I'm not the only one. Is she gonna die while I'm out of Okay, I was like, please don't die while I'm like not there. That would have been really sad. Dang. Yeah, soak that chick up, Sin. I want her guts or whatever. You're not even going to give me Pantheon points for that? You know how many times I had to die for you, Sin? Alright, whatever. Let's get out of the sewers here. We got a waypoint. Pretty annoyed that really didn't drop anything. It cost me, you know, a portion of a level. But luckily we leveled pretty recently. So, you know, you live and learn. We might need to start finishing off levels if we're ever close to one before a boss fight, because that was intense as hell. Alright, got another 30 points of deeps right there. We're going to continue. It says that the door is over here, so I'm going to listen to it. Try to make this as quick as possible, because I really am not digging this whole sewer area. I'm kind of a sunshine dude. Oh, I can't even get into it. So I gotta go all the way around. What a weird way to make this map. I'm gonna tease you for about 5 seconds, and then I'm gonna give you exactly what you want. Alright, we are up above ground in the sun. It's where I like to be. I know my projectiles will travel further when the sun is shining and I'm around it. So that's why I'm out here. Anyways, we're moving along. We got ghosts again. I remember these from the same act previously. But you never know. We got another hunter here, or master, apologize. He wants us to kill someone. Let's see. Keep the target low life for 8 seconds. That is not my forte, dude. So I'm really not going to actually focus on that at all, guys, because I know as soon as I send like a couple frost blades, they're all going to die. So his are literally the hardest to get. Like, he better have the most pimpin' hideout possible, because his is definitely the hardest to satisfy. So this is a super open area. I'm really digging it. It really helps my DPS get to where it needs to go. We've got some other zombies here that are running at us scarily. And of course these guys that do whirling blades all over the place. Orb of Chance on the floor. I will always take more because it's a score and you never know. Alright, let's keep on rolling through here, guys. And see if we can find ourselves where we're supposed to be going here. What does it even say? Talk to the person in town, talk to some other person, and talk to the same person. Maromoa. Pretty sure all of those are wrong, guys, but I tried. What are you gonna do? Alright, we're almost up to 6,200 DPS. One more level on that Herald of Ice, and I'm pretty dang sure I will have it, or be within 5 points of having it. So give me what I want, grinding gear, which is experience. Alright. Getting more and more seasoned as we go, guys. We started off as chicken straight out of the bag, and now we've just been adding, you know, garlic and cayenne and other things. We got lemon set aside for, you know, map time. Like, we're getting some seasoned time over here. Becoming a nice dry aged steak. This is steak instead of chicken, just tastes better. Alright, these guys are popping out of the floor. They didn't used to do that. Oh, they're not the whirling blades, guys. You just look like them, but you don't have no claws. What are you gonna do? Slap me with your round fingers? Forget that. Alright, we're crossing a little boat bridge here. We got a Harbinger. We know we always love those things. Give me some Harbinger shards. I need about 15 of them, so if you could just drop those right now, that'd be nice. Wow, that was a good thing that I killed that guy, because he was about to explode on me. Alright, I keep hitting the freaking stairs here, guys. Oh, now I'm getting hit really hard because everybody can hit me. And things are exploding all over the place. Alright. You ain't gonna take me down. Okay, we got some stuff. Nothing that I wanted, like really none of the good shards, unfortunately. It's so weird that the totems stay behind, but everything else disappears. That doesn't really make any sense to me, guys. Either way, this bridge looks very purposefully placed here, so we're going to cross it and find out what's on the other side here. Chaos Orb? Just kidding. Just kidding, guys. I do live talking. I don't do, voiceovers unless I make drastic mistakes in my recording, which it has happened before. If you can figure out which time you think I was voice recording and not live recording, go ahead and go back to that, or just tell me in this one. Tell me what episode you think that might have happened in. There's only one, so figure it out, guys. And if I talked about doing it a previous time, then it's not that time. It's a different time. Alright, let's see if we got it, guys. We did! We are at 6202. We got what we wanted. We got the DPS going. We got Dry Anguish on the floor. What? A level 19 skill gem? So I got a level 20 skill gem and a level 19 skill gem. That is super weird. Like, I just don't understand. Oh well. The difference in getting the level between 19 and 20 though, guys, is actually pretty serious. Like, it takes a long freaking time. So, looks like Clarissa, our friend here that we saved once upon a time, is going to do some experimenting with this. So let's find out what she's going to do. Nothing? What, are you just staring at your monster here? Dude, you're weird, Clarissa. You need to find some better hobbies. Okay, maybe we need to go into town and talk to some fools first, because I don't know what's going on here, and I don't even know who. Oh, you're Maramoa. I think I said it right. Alright. So I talked to her. I talked to him. He's giving me some rings. I haven't even seen an unset ring in like forever. Okay, what do we have rolling right now? We've got a cold lightning and a fire lightning as well. Let's go ahead and check our resistances, because that would be the smartest thing to do. We have a lot of fire, and so we need cold lightning. So we're going to go back into the reward here. Go for cold lightning. Pick it up, slap it down, identify, and then frown. Ooh, 10 to all resistances is actually pretty sweet, as well as that cold damage to attacks, guys. Energy shield is some crap. Intellect actually will help us out. We all know we got mad intellect problems, and dexterity is dexterity. But the question is it better than this one? And the answer is obviously maybe. We're going to lose 5% cold resist, but we're going to gain 10 lightning resist, as well as some damage. So let's check it out. We're at 53.19. When we slap that on, 55.78, guys. That was a massive increase from such a small amount of damage added. Like, I can't turn that down. We're looking over at our resistance here. We're capped out on 2 of them. Exactly capped here. That's kind of scary. But we're very under in our cold resist now. So we're going to have to pay attention to that just a little bit. But dang, that is such an awesome increase. So, sweet. Really glad that we did that. We're going to go ahead and just quickly sell all this jazz here. I'm not even going to identify things anymore that I accidentally pick up, because apparently they're just not worth my time and space. And they're not worth your guys' time. So, we're going to get rid of all this crap in our inventory that's just been really blocking us up and really ruining our flow. A sanctified, a superior sanctified one. I'll take it. Slap this in here. Slap that somewhere in there. I don't even know what that wither does. We don't need this anymore either. And we're going back at it. We've gone back to town. Now we're going to go back and find out if there's anything else we need to do in this area. There's got to be. Okay, it looks like it continues this way. I didn't see the blue line, guys. Got to pay attention. Oh, just kidding. What am I doing here? We need to go to the Lunaris Temple, the Solaris Temple, and we have some bathhouse stuff and finding an Ankh of Eternity. And no matter what, I haven't done any of it, and I don't understand what's going on either. So here's a good way to find out. First, kill these guys so that they don't kill you. You go into your map, you click on your stuff a couple times, and it tells you which way you're going. So this one means we can go forward. This one means it's happening here. This one means it's somehow over here, which I don't even know how to get to that area. Looks like there was another place to go from the sewers. So fun fact on that one, guys. I bet we're supposed to do this side first. Makes more sense. Otherwise, we're finding the Ankh, and we're going to bring it to Clarissa. It is her loved one. Okay, maybe I only thought that, but I thought it. I was like, maybe that's her husband. So let's see if we can just go ahead and zip around here, discover what we haven't discovered, maybe find that Ankh, give Clarissa a shout, because I know she's going to be really appreciative if we can help her bring back her loved one. Now, I'm hoping this ain't no Game of Thrones bringing back witchery, like Drogo, or whatever, I think that was his name. We don't want to be doing that, do we? No, because he'd come back and then he's going to be all zombified. This person has some kind of a target on their back. Oh, this is the person we need to keep at low health. There's 8 seconds. Don't touch him. Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six, sept. I don't know the rest of the numbers in French, and there we go. We did it. Now I can just kill him. If he didn't already die, he did already die. Evasion gloves, yes please. Evasion body piece, that was super high. Yes, yes please. And we just leveled as well on him. Concentrated effect support, pretty useless. So I don't believe I use that at all on this character, but I think I will be using him on a blade vortex character if I do ever decide to make that character. Anyways, we're still looking for the Ankh. So we're just going to keep on zipping around here. I do want to check those 2 items that I did pick up in my inventory, but I just don't want to deal with it right now. So then I'm going to have to like go back to town, make a bunch more decisions. I'm tired of making decisions, guys. I just want to play the game. You know? I'm sure you guys are probably like, just play the game, Osiris. Stop going back and doing stuff and things. Just play the game. So that's what we're going to do. I see a corrupt zone, so let's do it. What's this one called? Blind Alley. I don't believe I have done this because, you know, I haven't been to Act 8, and this definitely looks new. A lot of physical damage around here. Projectile style. Very open area. I see a book already. Who is our boss? No, it's not you. No, it's not you either. Is it a totem? It's the totem. Okay. Never stand in that circle, guys. That's a one-shot kill if you ever did have one here. We're just going to make him think we're over there, but we're not. Now I got to come all the way over here. Oh, lordy. Those things do not die. They just have a certain amount of time that they are alive. We're going to drop this right here and just pwn them down real quick. There we go. Try not to die from all these ads. So many ads. They're just standing there. They're not really doing much. Now I just have to take their abuse. Alright, we did it, guys. No deaths. Sacrifice at dusk again. Alright, weapon elemental damage. Let's check it. We were at 6472, which is awesome, guys. It's like 300 more than we were before we popped on that ring. And now we're at 6517, guys. We broke 6.5 thousand. No, I always mess that up. That'd be crazy. 6,500 DPS. I'm loving it. I'm like McDonald's over here. Just not fat and unhealthy and wanting to vomit after eating. So that's a plus. Keeping on over here. We're hitting dead ends everywhere except for this little area. We don't want any regrets. We all know how those like to bite us in the ass. So we're gonna discover every little bit of this map. We're still looking for the Ankh. It could easily be, you know, in this house area over here. Things are still dying pretty quickly after getting so many DPS increases so quickly. I'm loving on that because these things are starting to hit pretty hard and they need to die quicker, otherwise I will die more frequently. Alright, what do we got over here? The Grain Gate. Okay, well I'm going to pop in here just to see where it took us to the next area. So that's a plus because I believe, you know, that's where we need to go eventually. But I do want to help Clarissa because, you know, she's kind of a homegirl. She helped me a lot in that last, you know, Act 3 time period. Even though I did have to save her ass. And I think I had to save her husband's ass. Even though he was already dead. Or something like that. That's how it happened, right, guys? Something like that. Either way, we're going to help her out. She'll probably give us something. worth our time. Anything useful in here? We got another Dying Anguish. That's awesome. That means we found 2 in the same exact area, so that's a plus. It's a good sign. Maybe it's just not a low level thing. Maybe it's just gonna pop up in maps a ton, and I'm just being an asshole over here. So it could be that. Oh, like see, that could be a good sword, but it won't let me pick it up because it's not quote unquote good. You know what I'm saying? All right. More blue lines must become solid little, map pieces. So now we have hit all the dead ends of that area. We know that that is our next, area to go after we find the Ankh. There's just so much to do, and this is such a huge place over here. It really is unfortunate I didn't come across the Ankh earlier before I even found Clarissa. That could have saved us a lot of time and breath for me. Not that I mind chatting with you guys. I like having your company. Let's just not have a regret right there. Take that. Alright. So we gotta shoot over here like quite a bit. And see what is up. Nothing so far. It's probably way back here teaching me a hardcore lesson about not fulfilling your blue lines. And look at that. There's an exclamation point. Oh, and a Harbinger and a little boss here all at the same time. So let's just take all these, Whirling Blades fools out that think that they can do coffee grinders on the ground. You can't break dance, you fool. You dead. Alright. We are just wrecking all of this area over here. That was not very hard. We didn't get much good stuff from it though, but we did get the Ankh of Eternity, which means we can go to our friend Clarissa. So we're going to cut away, come back when we get to her, and that's what we're going to do. Alrighty, we are back, guys, in the arena, and that's all they're calling it right now. And we are in front of Clarissa here. We're going to find out if this is some Game of Thrones stuff or if this is going to be something a little bit happier ending. But judging this game, I'm going to guess no. So there's that Ankh I took all that time to go find. It's doing something crazy. Dudes are coming up. Defeat the zombies is what it's telling me to do. I bet this is going to get quite intense. Dude, what are you doing, Clarissa? Are you that weak, or are you having to, like, put all your strength into summoning stuff to kill me? Because, I mean, if you weren't ready to mess with this, you shouldn't have fought. So we're just going to have to keep on killing all the zombies. They're not doing much right now. We're at 55-17. Pop that on. We're at 55-45, guys. That's pretty awesome still. Kill Tolman. Dude, I took so much energy to help your ass. Oh, man. Come on. Superior trap support. I'm digging on that, but I'm not digging the fact that he just died. How can I have been so stupid? That's what I'm saying. At least we're on the same page, Clarissa. You are stupid. Did you even give me anything? Like, okay, talk to her in town to find out if she's going to pay what she owe for wasting so much of our time. So let's go ahead and pop into town and see if she's going to hold to her word. What are you over here crying? Alright, she did give us a passive skill point and 2 passive respect points. That's like a piety quest right there. I will take it and I will use it. I'm not going to abuse it though, guys. Alright, we don't do that here. So let's get that last point right there of the mana or health leeching. So now we will have a little bit more, regen type stuff happening when we are killing fools everywhere. So now that we have that done, oh, we missed. Oh, that's because we just popped in there real quick. What do you think we guys should do? Go left? Should we go right? Well, since we know what's on the right side, I think we should go over there and grab that waypoint at least. What do you guys think? You don't have a choice. That's funny. You actually probably answered out loud, didn't you? You were like, go left. Anyways, we're going to go right. We're going to keep on going this direction and get back into that gate that we know is up there. So, alright guys, we are back. Sorry I had to do a quick cutaway without even warning you guys. You were probably like, where are we going? Well, this is where we are. And basically all I did was run back from my waypoint and ran right through that gate that we already popped through, and there was a waypoint right there. I don't know why I didn't grab it. I wasn't thinking straight, guys. It's what I do. So I think that's plenty of gameplay for now. We are in a new act, everybody. We're in Act 8. We're actually quite a ways through Act 8, as you can see here. I'm sure there's not too much more to fill in on this map. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed the content at all, go ahead and slap that like button below for me. Slide over and subscribe for more. This is Osiris with Osiris Gaming, and I will check you next time.